churches are dying and being repurposed as bars and condos. Many of the churches in the United States are now being repurposed into bars, living spaces, and wineries due to low attendance and high property costs. The huge number of empty churches was described by Jonathan Merritt in The Atlantic as an American epidemic. So the people are losing it.
This is great. This is great news. Wait, so who's losing it?
Oh, just this guy's name is Jonathan Merritt. He's a writer for the Atlantic. It's a publication in the United States. Who said that it's an American epidemic. He's saying it's an issue that around 10,000 churches each year die.
That's great. They're going to be put to better use. And somebody in the mark is pointing out at least now bars and condos pay taxes. Yeah, so it's not just good for the people that are going to be using it. It's also good for the entire society because they're now being used for something that benefits everyone else as well.
Absolutely.
But I wonder if if this trend continues, they're gonna become so cheap. Maybe we could go buy some of them.
Yeah, I mean, I would live in a church.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if who should buy the churches? The Satanic Temple. That would be great. That would make so many people lose.
I mean,
imagine if they go and they reverse all the crosses and they put satanic symbols in their churches. That would make the church. That would make the Christians lose their mind. That would be the most epic troll. Go on.
Can you just imagine, a little bitty small town, mostly Christian in the United States, and all of a sudden somebody moves into the church that's been dead and vacant for three or 4 years, and you see them working on it, and they're like, "Oh, look, they're going to put up another church," and you see somebody climb to the top and break the cross off and flip it upside down.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It'd be great.
I wonder. Okay. I want to see this happen to mosques at some point, but it's not going to happen to mosques because mosques are becoming more and more popular, and they're growing. Their followers are growing.
In the United States, for sure.
In the entire fucking planet, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, this is great news. I want to know what people think that these churches should be used for. Like, what would be the most ironic thing? If strip clubs,
I think a bar is perfect. Honestly, I think a bar is great. I mean, look at everything that happens in a bar. You have unmarried people meeting each other and going home to sleep with each other for one night.
I think. What if it homeless rehab centers for drug addicts and stuff like that? I think that would be even more ironic because. What the churches
because the churches should be doing that in the first place.
Yeah, because what the churches failed to do, they actually we managed to do in their the secular community managed to do because of their failure. Like in your failure, we actually is now providing the services that you pretend to be able to do better than you, right?
I see.
So your Christianity's failure makes the promises of Christianity more achievable. So I think that would be the most ironic thing if they turned them into.
Yeah, especially if it was a secular organization, because then they would be fulfilling the prophecy, so to speak, of what a Christian is supposed to be. So then the secular group would become the true Christians. They could call themselves.
Don't say that. Not true Christian.
I mean just to say that to rile up the believers.
No, but that goes into the narrative that true Christianity is good, which is not. True Christianity is pure evil. I'm just kidding. It's not. Nothing is pure evil, but it is destructive. B just saying, I like the churches to become humanist centers. Yeah, that would be nice. Soraya is saying Satan Church Halloween special. Renzo is saying if empty church. By the way, Chrissy, I'm not. Let me know if I'm ignoring any of your comments because I'm only looking when Atheist Republic is tagged. For me, it's showing up in orange, and if I'm not reading any of your comments, I'm not ignoring them, Chrissy. It's because it's not tagged. So Let me know. Make sure you tag Atheist Republic because you have some really great comments that I missed because they're not tagged. Renzo is saying, if empty churches are an epidemic in the U.S., they are a plague in Western Europe. Oh, Renzo is saying they're a plague in West. I don't know. Like, why is that?
It's probably mostly Orthodox Catholic churches, isn't it?
Yeah, I think maybe it's too much. Even though the people there are more secular, I think the churches are more funded by tax. That's why they have survived. They survive longer.
Right, like Germany and Greek, right?
Yeah, but that also might backfire because the fact that people are church because of their religion is also helping people leaving their religion. I don't know how that works. Somebody educate us. The cosmic joke is saying, although it's great to repurpose churches, I think some churches should be changed into museums for the art. Well, I mean, that's what the free market will do, right? The free market. I think the free market will come in and fill in the gap for what's needed the most.
Well, churches are built and have been built for basically one purpose, is for one person to stand above others and to deliver a message. So why don't we just make it to and it just leave it the way it is, but just open it up to lecturers on STEM. It's like stem cell research or new technology or atheism. Have freaking Richard Dawkins come in and deliver a sermon inside of an old Catholic church. I mean, how cool would that be?
Yeah. Let me see what the top comments are. Mark was saying, good, at least bars and condos pay taxes. I read that. Eric is saying, I really want to turn one of it into a strip club and name it Sin. That's very funny.
A gay bar.
Yeah. Don is saying some businesses go out of business. How about a homeless shelter? Yeah, that was my idea. Not just a homeless shelter that it has built-in rehab, helping people. Like, you shouldn't, I think homeless shelters are such a missed opportunity if you don't have courses there or showers for people that want to get do interviews, or free rentals for suits for people that want to go get jobs, people that want to get off drugs or something like that. I think homeless shelters need to be mixed with something that helps you get out of the homeless shelter at some point.
Ooh, what about abortion clinics?
No, so yeah, that would be interesting.
That would be great.
I bet you some Christians
just like right in the baptismal, right in the back where they baptize people, just right there.
Right. I think a lot of Christians might actually like that because they would say oh, look, this is the sign of end of times. So that's see, this is I know how the PR works. That's how you spin the narrative. Oh, we're losing churches. That's not a bad thing. That shows that the Messiah is coming soon.
Well, I mean, look at Jesus. The whole reason that Jesus is the proposed Messiah is because people manipulated and twisted prophecies to fit Jesus's existence. I mean, they changed the stories to match the Old Testament prophecies, and it's they're doing the same thing now. They just twist the meaning of a word to apply it to something that they don't like.
Renzo is saying, I'm glad they're being repurposed instead of demolished. I love visiting the cathedral in my neighborhood. The beautiful art and music help me relax. That I only find Catholic churches beautiful. I don't know. Protestants seem to be most of them seem to be just a normal building, and you put some church symbols on it. Old Catholic.
Christie's.
Yeah, go ahead.
Christy in the comment section says, the fruit of your labors is evident. You two are such beautiful humans. Your kindness, generosity, and humanism is seen and felt in everything that you do with your platform. Thank you. Thank you, Christy. That's very sweet. Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
I'm just gonna. I need to have a list of Christy's comments somewhere stored for whenever I'm feeling down. I'm just going to read her comments because they're so uplifting and encouraging to read. But go on, sorry.
Christy's awesome.
Yeah, Christy's awesome.
Robert Paulson says, Christians and Muslims are not our enemies, and we should never act like they are. Islam and Christianity are just bad ideas that spread the viral cancer. And we don't proclaim Christians or Muslims to be our enemies. We do proclaim their doctrine and their beliefs and their ideologies' effect on society as an enemy.
No, we see them as victims. We don't see them as enemies.
Exactly, but we see that the doctrine and the commandments and the things that actually drive these people to fulfill these harmful ideas.
Wolf is saying churches should be made into homes for the homeless. Well, I think they should be made into homeless shelters with rehabs. We think, but good point, Wolf. I think Robert, I think, I don't know how long have you been with us, but we agree with you. We don't see Christians and Muslims as enemies. Soraya is saying, I don't know what Soraya is saying. There's a whole bunch of people tagged here. Okay, so so we're gonna end it here. But anyways, thank you everybody. Make sure that you you subscribe to the Atheist Republic newsletter so that we don't miss any of these videos or any of our other content.
And also remember, if you haven't done so already and you're looking to join up with like-minded individuals within your local area, Atheist Republic has consulates in your area. You can find us on Facebook. You can meet up with people in your country, and if you're in the United States, in your state. So check us out on Facebook.
No. If you're anywhere, you could find people in your own close.
Yeah. Anywhere.
But
we have consulates.
But for that, go to our website, not to our Facebook page. I mean, actually, no. We have that pin on our Facebook page.
On the Republic.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, but the easiest place to find that is go to atheistrepublic.com.
Atheist Republic's mission is to give atheists around the world a louder voice. In order for us to be able to continue the Atheist Republic, we need your help. If we reach 100 patrons, we'll finally be able to afford all our costs. Help us get there